Hello and welcome yet again to another edition of Fun Facts. I got three more brand new fun facts for you. The first one, the Taj Mahal is one of the greatest architectural buildings that the world's ever seen, and it still stands pretty firm today and is a pretty good tourist attraction. But a lot of people don't know its origin. Now, you would think that the Taj Mahal might have been a temple for like a really ecocentric like emperor who wanted really the best, but it's actually a memorial to an emperor's dead wife. Uh, Back a couple hundred years ago, an emperor's third wife died during childbirth to, I believe, their 14th child. So he had quite a number of descendants, but he loved her so much he decided to build the Taj Mahal just in her memory, which is quite romantic, and I can't believe an emperor had loved his wife so much, because back in those days it seemed like they just cared about how many wives they had. But I guess that guy was pretty alright. The third fact. In 1978, a self-proclaimed baron named Paul Baron Newman, and he changed his middle name to B. Baron, declared that his land in New South Wales, Australia, was his own sovereign nation. This micronation, known as the Sovereign State of Alternura Lucina, was tolerated until Newman's death in the 1990s. And there was a couple of people who got arrested for trying to sell the land under fraudulent purposes after his death. But it's kind of funny that the Australian government kind of tolerated his little quote-unquote nation. But I hear he lived in quite rural land, and Australia is the middle of it. There's really not much there, so there's actually quite a many number of micronations there, because they can really just do without the little bit of land these people are claiming. And the third and final fact, most people don't realize, but time can be changed a little bit. And the biggest way it can be changed is through gravity. Now, gravity actually can slow down time. For example, satellites around the Earth move at a slightly different time rate than on the surface. Most, if not all, have clocks that adjust themselves to fix the difference to keep on track of their path. It would take an immense force of gravity to make a big notable difference in time, though. I think Stephen Hawking said once that if a spaceship was able to get just close enough to a black hole where it could rotate around it through its gravity and not get sucked in, that after a while time would be only slowed by half. So gravity doesn't make that huge much of a difference unless it's a super enormous force of gravity. So if you try to put on like a lead vest, it's really not going to help you any much. And thank you all for listening.